And now, your 2000.
It's White Sox baseball, and it comes your way next.
White
Carlos Rodon, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, hitters have had their way with this guy this year. This is a stat any pitcher doesn't want to have attached to him. The league hitting over 300. That's righties and lefties hitting over 300 against this guy. That's something he's going to drastically have to improve on.
Stepping up is Victor Reyes. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Underway in the second of 4 here this weekend as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They come in winners of 2 straight, and they've been playing some good baseball as well.
Yeah, guys, this team is certainly coming together. Everyone, we were down there before the game. There's a fight at the bat rack right now. They won in huge blowout fashion yesterday, and they're looking to continue that offensive surge in this one.
Throw to first is in time for the first out. So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, what I want you to focus on is the fact that this team does not like to run. Very station to station. It's going to take a couple of hits to score runs with this offense. They swing the bats well, but they don't put any pressure on the defense as far as base running.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. He'll enter play with that batting average still shy of the 220 mark. 4 home runs, 13 RBIs. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, D-Row, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Robbie Grossman goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And stepping in, Willie Castro as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League. Now the first pitch.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
And this is popped up near second base. Madrigal is there, and the side is retired. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. Tigers nothing, White Sox coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Matthew Boyd will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Into the box, Nick Madrigal. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the pitch. Windup and the 0-1. So guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this is the perfect guy to have on the mound. A veteran, not going to let the moment get too big for him, completely understands what's being asked of him. They've been losing lately, that can't be denied, but this is the perfect guy, right spot. Hey, I think this is going to be the key to his success out on the mound. That good movement on that 2-seam fastball is going to keep that ball in the yard and keep this offense on its toes.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
So now to the plate, Adam Engel. Skied into straightaway right. Mazzara is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Batting third.
A moment here from the south side to take a look at the Pale Hose starting lineup in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, you got to love what Jonathan Lucroy does for this offense. He's got a batting average of over 400 with runners in scoring position coming into this one. I love watching him in those situations because he gets really dialed in. Hopefully we get to see some of that today.
At the plate now, Eloy Jimenez as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. 2 out, nobody on. That evens it up 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Second inning upcoming here on the south side with no score. So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope. Previously against Carlos Rodon, he's a .375 hitter. He's taken him deep once. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to first. Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
Batting fifth, the first baseman.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox. And known as one of the best framing catchers in the game, Jonathan Lucroy can beat you multiple fashions. Not only can he do it from a defensive standpoint, catching and throwing to second base, but he can also move the ball on the offensive side.
Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well. And I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball. He's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Wilson Ramos is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Well-located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
Swing and a looper to left. And that'll get down for a base hit. So a 2-out knock, and we'll go a little deeper into the top of the second.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Ramos, the runner at first with 2 gone. Stays alive, still 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
Lifted in the air out towards left center after it is eaten. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Detroit. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Matt Reynolds.
Matt Reynolds.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball one. 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Skied into straightaway right. Mazara is under it. He's got it one away.
Batting fifth.
Time for a look at the Tigers on D. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Jonathan Lucroy comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. And he fouls this one off. Bottom of the second here with no score. And Lucroy behind a ball and 2 strikes. Boyd offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. Here he comes again, 1-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Grounded weakly to the right side. Fielded cleanly over to first, and that retires the side. Down in order go the White Sox. We'll move to the third with no score. All set for the start of the inning, and stepping up as the shortstop, Nico Goodrum. Now the first pitch.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
But he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out. Pitch on the way. Bouncer to the left side. Scooped up. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Victor Reyes will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right, and that's in there. Base hit.
Up next for the Tigers, the left fielder.
Here's Robbie Grossman as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off speeds.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Tigers leave 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. But this will be run down out there in the alley. A good jump out there in center that time, and there's 1 away.
Batting 8, The first
And with
baseman,
one gone now in the
Jose
inning, let's take a look at the White Sox
Abreu.
upcoming schedule here on the show to see where they'll be for the next 7 days. So here's Jose Abreu. Lifetime numbers against Matt Boyd. He's hitting at a .371 clip. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Here's the 0-1. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2. Hit hard towards center. And the White Sox have their first hit of the game.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Adam Eaton digging in next as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Abreu leads off first with 1 away. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fouled away. And another foul ball. Here's the 0-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Grossman is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Nick Madrigal.
The batter will be Nick Madrigal. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall.
Wow, what a great piece of hitting here as he took a big swing at that one. Almost got it out of here for a 3-run blast, but he'll be happy with a 2-run double as well.
Yeah, he's not happy either way, but I'm sure the man on the mound is more than a bit relieved that that hit didn't turn into something worse. In now, Eloy Jimenez, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Fouled off.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
High in the air out to center field. Reyes gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the White Sox 2 and the Tigers nothing. All set for the start of the 4th, and striding forward the designated hitter, Willie Castro. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Jonathan Scope stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
He's going.
Runners off for second. High in the air and deep to left center field. Eaton going back, still ranging back. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a 2-run homer for Jonathan Scope. Home run number 5 on the year as the Tigers have knotted things up at 2 apiece.
This is a perfect example of the total concentration it takes to be a pitcher at this level. He was on cruise control, hitting his spots, preserving a 2-run lead, and then boom, he misses his location, and the game is tied. Back to square one.
The batter, the first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera. Now this ball's hit out to deep left center. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. So a solo shot off the bat of Miguel Cabrera. Home run number 2 for him on the year, and the Tigers have taken a 3-2 lead.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Eaton is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Up next for the Tigers.
The next batter is Jeimer Candelario as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Into the box, Nico Goodrum, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Swing and a ball pulled hard down the line in left. And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 330 sign near the bullpen. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
I understand wanting to be aggressive, but I also understand that you can occasionally be foolish. That's a foolish swing right there. This guy's been struggling to find the zone, and you might have just bailed him out.
Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
1-0, here it is. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. and no one will track it down. The 1-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now, he needs to think about this hitter.
3-1 to him now. The 3-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Tigers 3 and the White Sox 2. Now at the plate, Matt Reynolds. He flew out in his last AB.
White Sox, the third baseman, Matt Reynolds.
And now the first pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Jonathan Lucroy.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. A bouncer up the middle. He's got it. There's one. On to first, and as Ernie may have said, it's 2 for the price of 1 for the Tigers. 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Next to dig in, Leury Garcia. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
And it's 1-2.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
And he fouls this one off. Hit down the third baseline. Oh, look at the sliding stop. In time. Nothing doing here for the White Sox. Still a 3-2 ball game. At the plate now is Robbie Grossman. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
The batter, number 9, designated hitter, Willie.
So next to bat will be Willie Castro. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. 2 balls and no strikes. Hit in the air down the right field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Jonathan.
Up next, Jonathan Scope. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at-bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here on him and try and go off speed.
And, wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit, but they still lead it 3-2. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson.
White Sox. The shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Anderson absolutely feasts off of left-handed pitching. Many right-handed hitters do better against southpaws, of course, but he's about as good as it gets in the opposite-handed type of matchup. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Well, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Now batting.
So the next to bat will be Jose Abreu. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is a fastball down below the knees.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Hit on the ground to short. And that's the second out.
The batter, the left fielder, Adam.
So here is Adam Eaton. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They're down 3-2. Now to the plate, here is Miguel Cabrera. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in its last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
No balls and 1 strike. A swing and a ground ball to third. Reined in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The catcher, number 40.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He's set and the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
1-2 to the Tigers catcher.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Nice job in the box right there. Just a professional, clean AB. Didn't cheat to anything. A lot of guys could have rolled that foul down the line. Not the case right here. Kept his hands back, stayed calm, and delivered a nice base hit.
Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And this is a fair ball as it'll make its way toward the 335 sign. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Nico Goodrum is in for the 3rd time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0. Tried to get some loft to that swing, but it's 1-1.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that.
Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. So a runner at third, 2 men are out, and that brings up the versatile Nomar Mazara. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's 5-2.
Outside of taking a ball in the seats, Dan, these were my favorite knocks to get. 2 outs, man on third, and you're able to upset that entire team, including that pitcher, with a late 2-out ribby knock.
And so frustrating from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You're in trouble.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Tigers 5 and the White Sox 2. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and set to go is the second baseman, Nick Madrigal.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game. Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Now the pitch.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Stepping in now, Adam Engel. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-0. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. Good downward movement fooled him there. 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
The 2-1 home. Hard hit towards center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit.
抜けた。三塁行
Hit the
く。
corner and tries for third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out
途
triple.
中から打たれまくってますよ。
Talk about with this guy was on full display there.
Yeah, when you've got
あんだけ抑えてたのに急に打たれるっていういかにも野球あるあるです。
As soon as the ball gets to the outfield, and that time he wanted 3.
Into the box now, Eloy Jimenez.
Yeah.
As he'll follow one into the dirt and come up empty for the first strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
And
he falls behind 0-2.
あちゃ。急に打たれるから怖いですね。今まで何やったんやっていうね。軽々抑えてたのに急に打ち込まれるという。あちゃ当たる。このピッチャーもそこまでピッチャーじゃないですけどね。準備運動だ。本番はこれからですか。よっしゃー、1点入る。さあ、2点差。えらいこのユニフォームが目立ちますよね。このオレンジというか赤というか。
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball and was able to come through.
阪神もなかなかやりますよね。
And now the first pitch. Swung on and
あ
lifted
ー、
in the
詰
air
ま
to
っ
left center.
た。まずは
He's under it,
30%。
and that ends the inning. Sox get a run here on 2 hits.
まあまあ、1点取ったらいいですわ。じわじわ追い上げる感じで。
Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring forth
さ
the
あ、
veteran
開幕
outfielder,
か。
Robbie Grossman. Garrett Crochet is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start
さ
inning
あ、
number
こっか
7.
らですわ。
First pitch on its way. Tried to check it and it's 0-1.
うわ、
Crochet
このピッチャーそういや、
41 years of age.
球が
This is his
速いん
rookie
ですよ。
year here at the big league level.
160軽々超えますからね。よいしょ。
Line, but speared on a hop. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. So a good job to get the out there, but with 5 runs already
なあ、でも、
surrendered, that's not going to do any favors
リー
to
グ
the
でも防御
team
率相当悪いで
ERA
す
so
ね。
far this season. And as you can see there, they find themselves hovering just a few spaces above the bottom in the entire American League. Next to hit, Willie Castro flew out last time up. In there, and it's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Slow little roller to
よっし
third.
ゃ。
Throw on to first, 2 gone.
20倍海洋圏のスーパーサイヤ人4か。楽視身勝手の極意まであるか。
We'll stand in
Gotcha.
again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. First pitch on its way.
球速いっすな。101マイルで。あーちゃー、やばいやばいやばいやばい。おお、危ない。
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on it.
大えとこ打ちますな。
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in, and he'll watch one miss up.
163とか4とかぐらいですけど。いやー、超どん詰まり。うわ、今のキャッチャー取ったら早いですけどね。キャッチャー動かず。
Last half of the 7th here, and coming forward is the switch-hitting outfielder, Yuri Garcia. Into the corner and slicing foul. The windup and the 0-1. Slider there gets a swing and miss.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Yuri Garcia is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning. To the plate now, Tim Anderson. As he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. No hits to this point. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Hit sharply on the ground. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. A hit in 2 tries so far. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Grossman gets there for
7
the
回
catch,
終
and
了。
that ends the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Ready to begin the 8th, and next is the catcher Wilson Ramos.
The catcher, Wilson.
On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
Bounce towards the mound. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is
さ
set
て、
down
い
to
くべ
open
い
up
く
inning
べい
number
くべ。
8.
あちゃ。9時前ですな。
Digging in next, Jamer Candelario. He doubled his last time up.
さあ、勝つのか負けるのか。
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run, but the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And there are 2 gone now.
Shortstop, Nico Goodrum.
Next, it'll be Nico Goodrum. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tigers as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Joe Jimenez is on the pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. In now is Adam Eaton. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice.
For the White Sox, the left fielder.
まだブチブチ言うてないですね。
From the stretch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Final line there for the Detroit starting pitcher. He was great all night long.
思いっきし鼻入ってますね。スライダーチェンジ。今のはボール臭かった。
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep.
これは一旦ちゃいまっか。おっしゃ。捉えた捉えた。第2号。
So a solo shot here to left center field as they pull within 1 here. It's now a 5-4 game.
There's an old saying in the game. They say solo homers
こ
won't
れ
kill
は
you.
ええ音。
This might be a good time for a mound visit right here. Try and erase those negative thoughts and get right back in the zone. You still have the lead.
真ん中でした。
Standing in now, Adam Engel.
おっ
This
と
one's crushed. Left field line.
うわ
And
惜しい。
a big sigh of relief on
入
the
らん
mound
の
as
かい。
that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. 0-1, here it comes. Slowed down and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out.
いや
Next,
ー、
it'll
ノーヒ
be
ット。
Eloy Jimenez. He could
いや
really
けど
use
こ
a
のま
knock
まで。
here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And now the first pitch.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
A ball and
Wow.
a strike.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
High in the air down the right field line. And that will end up a foul ball. staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
おっ
Two
と
balls and two strikes now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
あーち
And
ゃ
he
ー
goes down
って
on
思った
strikes for the third time. But for the Sox, a run here in the inning on the solo home run. Ninth inning coming up. It's down to 1 at 5-4 now. And now, Nomar Mazara. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last
うん
inning kind of
まだ
inspired
大
that.
丈
But
夫
it's
そう
not
ですな
uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat.
このまま
We'll
抑え
see
て
if
ほ
he
しい
stays as sharp as he was before.
No balls and a strike to count. Now the 0-1. One and two.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in
なあでも
firing
球は
balls.
速いっ
His
すな
fastball is a good one.
よっしゃ
Missed. He didn't
釣り
even
玉
come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
In now, Victor Reyes. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
まあやっぱ先頭バッターを抑えれたらだいぶちゃいますな
Oh, and he
よっ
can't
しゃ
catch up to the fastball as he swings.
気持ちよく空振ってくれる
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
At the plate now, Robbie Grossman.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here.
お
That's in there.
外
And he's
角
deep
い
in
っ
the
ぱ
hole
い
now, 0-2.
I'm sure every pitcher on the staff could use an extra run right here. I know the bases are empty.
よっ
and
しゃ
there's 2 outs, but
これはいい感じで
Well, the side is retired as they make
最
the
終
run.
回へ
3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They lead it 5-4. Jose Cisnero. And there's the
さあ
run to finish
抑え
this
で
one
す
off
な
here in the bottom of the ninth.
2.81 左の方がええ感じみたいですな
Now to the plate, Matt Reynolds.
スライダーチェンジシンカ
The third baseman, Matt
First pitch on the way.
うわーっと
Hey guys, that fastball
今
just
のはええ
registered
球
97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight, where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a
いやー入ってんのかい
Fastball called strike 1 and 2.
キワキワで
You
す
know,
な
he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Swing and a
Ah,
miss, and that'll get a groan
完
from
全
the
なボー
home
ルだ
supporters here. 1 away.
あの球
So the
が
leadoff
一番
man
くせ
gone
者
to
です
start the
な
top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can
え
see
ー
there, he's currently
16個
in
のセ
fifth
ーブ
place in that department in the AL race.
今日のヒット
Stepping in next, Jonathan Yusmani Grandal will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
あ
Promptly send it in the air out to center field. And that'll take care of the
Yeah,
pinch
right.
hitter here for out number 2.
the center fielder.
So
Yeah,
into
no
the
hit
box
though.
is Leury Garcia. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Luis Robert will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the base is empty. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Fastball well outside. Lifetime against this particular arm. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. High and deep to right center. Center fielder on the run.
あと1点取れず。
Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game,
阪神やりま
put
す
the
な。
losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
This evening's game comes to an end 5-4.
ああ、途中で崩れたんがやばかったっす
The
な。
Detroit Tigers took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Matthew Boyd earned his 5th win of the year. Jose Cisnero hammers down the save, his 17th on the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Hmm. またもや出直しですな。まあ連勝しとったからまあしゃあないっすねこれは。今の時点で 1.5 ゲーム。まあまだまだ僅差ですな。まあワイルドカードも今のところは大丈夫ですな。よいしょ。さあ、では。